Foundation. Level, Objective 5.2.3, K2. Explain how product risk analysis may influence thoroughness and scope of testing. First question, which of the following is an example of how product risk analysis influences thoroughness and scope of testing? A. The test manager monitors and reports the level of all known risks on a daily basis so the stakeholders can make an informed decision on the release date. Incorrect. This is an example of a risk monitoring activity, not a risk analysis. B. One of the identified risks was lack of support of open source databases, so the team decided to integrate the system with an open source database. The risk and its response have nothing to do with testing. This is incorrect. C. During the quantitative risk analysis, the team estimated the total level of all identified risks and reported it as the total residual risk before testing. The response, which is reporting all risks as the total residual risk before testing, has nothing to do with influencing the thoroughness and scope of testing. D. Risk assessment revealed a very high level of performance risks, so it was decided to perform detailed performance efficiency testing early in the software development life cycle. This is correct. Risk analysis impacts the thoroughness of testing by deciding to perform detailed performance efficiency testing early. The correct answer is D. Second question. Which of the following is an example of how product risk analysis may influence the thoroughness and scope of testing? A. Continuous risk monitoring allows us to identify emerging risk as soon as possible. Risk monitoring is not part of risk analysis. It is part of risk control. Incorrect. B. Risk identification allows us to implement risk mitigation activities and reduce the risk level. Implementing risk mitigation activities is not part of risk identification. Incorrect. C. The assessed risk level helps us to select the rigor of testing. This is correct. This is an example of how risk analysis influences the thoroughness and scope of testing by selecting the appropriate type of testing to perform. D. Risk analysis allows us to derive coverage items. Incorrect. Coverage items are derived using test techniques, not through risk analysis.